Once upon a time, there was a penguin who lived on a cold, icy iceberg. She loved the snow, the cold breeze, and sliding down the ice with her friends. But today she was visiting her friend, a seagull from the warm, sandy shore. The seagull's home was cozy, a small, comfortable nest right near the ocean. Her nest may have been small, but the view of the sparkling sea was breathtaking. For dinner, the seagull served fresh fish and seaweed. She even prepared some cool coconut water. Meanwhile, the penguin chatted non-stop. "Ah, the iceberg is incredible," said the penguin. "I swim in freezing water, slide on glaciers, and guess what? I even know how to build my own ice fort. You must come visit sometime. Have you ever tried snow cones?" That night, the seagull dreamed of life on the iceberg. She dreamed of sliding down the ice, wearing a cozy scarf, and playing snowball fights with the other penguins. She dreamed of sipping hot cocoa in an igloo. "It sounds so fun," thought the seagull. "I want to live on an iceberg too." The next morning, the seagull agreed to visit the penguin's iceberg. She packed her sun hat and followed the penguin all the way to the cold, icy lands. When she arrived, she was amazed. The iceberg was huge, glittering in the sunlight. "Which part of the iceberg is mine?" she asked. "Well, we actually live down here," said the penguin, leading her to a small snow cave. Inside the cave, it was freezing. There were a bunch of penguins waddling around. "These are my penguin pals," explained the penguin. "Don't worry, we'll warm up with some sliding later." For dinner, they waddled out to a fish feast on the ice. Fresh fish, frozen berries, and snow cones. But just as they began to eat, whoosh! A giant snowstorm rolled in out of nowhere. The penguin and the seagull tried to hide, but the wind was strong and snow blew everywhere. They slid across the ice, tumbling and flipping. When the storm finally calmed, they were buried in snow. Cold and shivering, the seagull peeked out from under the snow. "Brrr! I think I'm ready to go back home," said the seagull, packing up her sun hat. The penguin looked puzzled. "But don't you love sliding on the ice?" "Your iceberg is cool, but I think I prefer the warm sand," said the seagull. "Now please, help me catch a wave back to the shore. Sometimes the grass or the ice isn't always greener on the other side."